Hi everyone, it's Russell here from The Presenter. I hope you're well. I just want to explain something that I find missing from most presentations. I want to explain that in this very short video. And that's something very simple but gets overlooked a lot. And that's the core message. What is the core message of your presentation? What is it that you're really trying to say? It really amazes me and my team here how many presentations we see that have no core message behind them at all. It hasn't really taken the time to think about what is the essence of the presentation, what is the point to all of this content that they've pulled together. So if that sounds like you, then please don't beat yourself up about it, but I want to give you this very simple tip to help you develop your core message. First of all, you need to grab a post-it note and a fairly thick marker pen. And I just want you to take 10-15 minutes, write down what you think the core message is for your presentation. Now, you probably won't get it right first time, and if that's the case, then just tear that post-it note off and then go to the very next one underneath and do the same thing. If it takes you 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's time well spent, because from your core message will come the next object that's circling around the core message here, which is your presentation objectives. Again, we see lots of presentations with no clear objectives set at all. So is your objective to close a deal with a new prospect? Is it to have your audience members repeat a certain task that you've shown them? Maybe to repeat that task within a certain time frame as well. It can be as complex or as simple as you want those objectives to be, but you have to have those in place. The final thing here that's just circling around the core message is the presentation outcome. Now, this will be very easy to see once you have your core message in place, your objectives set. You'll be very clear on what the final outcome looks like for you, and more importantly, what it looks like for your audience members. So getting those things firmed up before you go to presentation software is absolutely crucial. So I want you on your next presentation to just take, again, 10-15 minutes. You can take longer if your presentation has more detail and more content to it. But make sure that you focus on these things. So core message first, then circling outside of that, your objectives, and then of course the final object outside of the core message area, which is your presentation outcome. Make sure that you do those, and I guarantee you that having those in place will enable you to see what not many people can see at all these days, and that's a solid return on investment for your presentation. The time it's taken you to develop and deliver that needs to have some kind of return, whether that's financial to you and your business, or whether it's, again, getting people to perform a certain task in a certain time frame. That's the outcome you want to achieve. You'll be able to track it much better with all of this in place. So I hope you found that useful. This presentation was built using Prezi AR, which is a software that I'm very excited about, and as you can see, it's helping bring presenters and their content much closer together. So I hope you found that useful, and I'll see you again soon.